when I saw who we drew, I was a little concerned, to say the least. I think they're an NCAA team for sure. Other reasons why I was concerned, we want to play good teams, so we're excited to come down here and compete against them. But we take 3 days off after our conference tournament loss to Wichita, and then practices weren't tremendous. Play a team that plays in a different style, just a very difficult team to prepare for in 1 day, and they wore us down a little bit in the second half. The style that the constant pace, the pressure they put on you at both ends of the floor, very well coached. I admire how they play and how hard they play, the unselfishness in which they play with at both ends. But most importantly, I'm proud of these two guys, and I'm proud of my team for the things that they've accomplished this year. They have made every day going to work and every day coaching these guys just the joy of my life. It's been a tremendous honor to be their coach, and I'm going to miss the seniors, and they've left our program in tremendous hands.
Was it just a depth thing in the second half? Athleticism, what do you think kind of can happen down the stretch?
A little bit of all of everything. Like Coach said, they're one of the best teams we played all year. The length, athleticism, they're fast. They can interchange guys. Like you said, they're deep. And you got to give credit to the Bell kid. 28 points. That's big time right there. And they got a couple of future NBA players probably. And just got to give credit to them. They wore us down. They grinded on us, and then they earned it.
Jake, Bell got loose obviously early in the game. Did you guys give him a little bit too much room? Where do you kind of put that in terms of how hot he got started?
He hit the first three of them on me. I know that. So probably a little bit too much room. We know he's a good shooter. Tough players make tough shots sometimes, and he was locked in from the get-go. Just like I said, you got to give credit to him. He played a tough game, and he wore us down out there.
The 10-0 run that Arkansas had right after halftime, they got their lead to double digits. Just talk about that. They got some of their other guys going at that point, and that really seemed to be the difference.
Yeah, I thought we bounced back after that fairly decent, though. We cut the lead, I believe, under 10 after that. So, it took a little win from us, but we battled back, and hung in there until about the last 4 or 5 minutes until they started knocking everything down and kind of gave up a little bit. But it is what it is. You got to give credit to them that they came out and played hard and played aggressive.
Dawon, can you talk about Bell as well? Obviously, his start was huge for Arkansas.
A shooter like that, we got to probably try to stop him and get him out of rhythm a little earlier. Unfortunately, he hit a couple tough shots, like Odum said, and you get a shooter like that running. No matter how good the defense is, he get it going, it's going to get it going. 6 for 8 for 3. That's tough to defend.
Jay, can you talk about attacking their length? It's difficult when they have the shot blockers they have. It seemed like on some drives, it seemed their presence seemed to alter some shots and things of that nature. Did you get that sense out there?
Yeah, to an extent. It was similar to my freshman year when we got Syracuse in the NCAA tournament. That length, when you get past the first guy and you got 6'10" guy that can jump right behind him. So it does, but that's why they're at Arkansas. That's why they're a big time program. They got big time players.
Jake, I think you got 3, make it 69-61, and they went on like a 20-3 run. How good were you feeling when you cut it to 8 after being down 19? Then what happened on that big run they went on?
It gave us a little bit of life, cutting it down to 8 or so. But they didn't wear down. They're tough. They stayed composed, kept pushing us, and it wore us down a little bit. And I think that's why they got that run, 23 run. I think you said.
Can both of you guys talk about finishing up and the feelings that you have about that right now?
Like I said, I've said it a lot. I have a lot of pride putting on the jersey. I'm from Terre Haute, so it's been a fun time. I love the coaches, love my players, and some things, good things, got to come to an end. But it just gives you another opportunity to start something else in your life. So looking forward to the future for us seniors. Hopefully we have an opportunity to play basketball. If not, we'll move on, figure out what we want to do. We're all going to graduate, so we'll have something at least. But it's been a pleasure. Love the coaches, love my players, my teammates, and it's been a fun time.
just to start off, I would say I appreciate Coach Lansing and the staff recruiting me and giving me a chance coming out of junior college, and couldn't ask for a better situation to come into. And just gonna, miss my school, the fans, the support, and just being around my guys every day. And like Odum said, everything has to come to an end. So, unfortunately, we couldn't advance in the NIT, but we had a good run, a good 2 years, and just appreciate it of everything.
Anything else for players?
Greg,
I'm staying Ace.
yeah, Greg, can you talk about, when Arkansas has the array of scores that they have, I suppose anybody can get at it, obviously Dawon was that person today, just talk about the run he got on early with them.
You guys had a couple of big middle.
I thought we had it great, You got the ball in your hand trying to either get to the free throw line or a bucket yourself, and you lose it and they go down and make 2 free throws. So it's not the way you want to end of the half, but we fought pretty darn hard.
How did you feel when you guys got down to 8 there and then Arkansas had that big run late?
I still felt like we were going to win it. I really did. I think we expended a lot of energy. We didn't start the second half very good. We expended a lot of energy with coming back a little bit there, and they just drove us to death. They just drove right down. Those straight line drives, got to the basket a lot. I think we're a little tired. We're trying to rest on the defensive end, and they don't let you do that. So expended some energy and then getting it down there to 7, and then they took it full advantage of it.
Greg, can you talk about how difficult it is to finish against a team like that? A lot of shots, even shots that they didn't block, were altered either physically or even mentally for some of the players. It's just a tough ask.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, they're long and athletic, and they got shot blockers back there on the back line. They got quickness coming from behind you if you get by them. I thought we worried about it a little too much, to tell you the truth. I thought we had chances with just straight layups that we didn't. We missed a lot of easy ones right there at the rim. Obviously, we talked about it a lot. We can't simulate that in practice, but it's hard to go off 1 foot and get a finish in there. You got to come to gather yourself, come off to 2 feet. You got to use a shot fake, but you give a lot of credit to their defense and the back line of their defense, and that's why they can put so much pressure on you, because they got those guys back there. But I thought we could have finished a little better too.
Besides Bell's shooting, what impressed you about Arkansas?
A lot,